always send the Zoom link. Oh yeah, record. Send the Zoom link to whoever you want. Make sure that they hop on this epic masterclass, but it's going to be better than any college class you ever went to in your life. So super excited. And one of the reasons why we want to do this, you guys, is because our clinical solutions line is so good. You guys are going to hear all about it, but it's so good. Oh, now I'm really big.
Hmm.
And it's hard for us to talk about obviously every single one of our products when you do an appointment and you focus on skincare. And if we went, washing your face to full glamour every single appointment that you had, it would take hours and hours and hours. So we love to do these little like breakout master classes, power chats, so that we can expose you to so many different products that we have because all of these products are going to be supplemental to your skincare. So as you hear all of this information, and Michelle will back this up too, but as you hear all of this information, make sure you know that all the products that we're going to talk about today, besides on the closing sheet, there is a skincare set. But all the products that we're talking to today are add-on products to your skincare. So I give the skincare analogy of brushing your teeth, if you've heard me say this before. So your cleanser and your moisturizer is like your toothbrush and your toothpaste, twice a day, every day. Your serums and sunscreens, that's like flossing your teeth. Like we know we should floss our teeth every day. We know we should wear sunscreen every day, but if we miss a day, we're not going to die. Boosters are going to be in that floss to teeth whitening range. So all of our products that we're trying now, so all of these add-ons products are going to be like when you whiten your teeth and you really notice that difference, you're really going to see a dramatic difference. But you still need to brush and floss. Right. So same with your skincare is all these boosters are going to be fabulous. But if you just throw on a booster and never wash your face or moisturize, it's not going to be good. If you just do a charcoal mask and you never wash your face, it's not going to be very good. So you're going to get the most bang for your buck, making sure you're pairing it with skincare. And of course, we always want to pair it with Mary Kay skincare because our products work together. And then you're not doing like a science experiment on your face with a bunch of different brands. So I guess I'll just quickly say who I am and then we will start.
Yeah, I'll introduce clinical solutions, but yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, for those of you that don't know me, so I'm Amy Kanka slash Green. I haven't figured out how I'm going to introduce myself yet. So I just got married, a couple weeks ago. Peep the ring. Okay. And so I've been building my Mary Kay business for 10 years. Before Mary Kay, I was a college student. I was going to be a high school math teacher. And I decided to do Mary Kay as my full-time income to have control and freedom and flexibility and just really pass on positivity. That was my biggest, still one of my biggest things about this business is the positivity. And then fast forward 10 years later, I've never looked back and I've been doing this as my full-time job ever since. I've earned four free cars with Mary Kay. We just earned our first Chevy Equinox, so I'm officially the youngest Chevy Equinox driver in the state of Michigan due to my amazing team. And yeah, and I just got married. That pretty much sums up my. Oh, and I'm a sales director, which means that I get paid by Mary Kay along with Michelle to get paid by Mary Kay to train and mentor other women on how to run their businesses. So that's a little bit about me, and I'm going to pass it to Michelle.
Thank you, Amy. Well, hello everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm super excited because I think one of the really cool aspects about Mary Kay is, it doesn't matter how long you've been in Mary Kay, you always are rewarded. So tonight you'll be hearing from our very top consultants in both of our units, and they're going to speak on our clinical solutions line. So you might have heard it if you've gotten the catalog recently. The last few times we've had our clinical solutions line on the front cover. This last one was, but it's basically Mary Kay's tip top of dermatologist-tested skincare, and it really focuses on very targeted areas. So, like Amy said, skincare is going to be your best friend first, but it's going to target specific lines, any uneven texture or uneven tone, any maybe it's going to help with some acne and skin barrier health. So you're going to learn a lot in a little amount of time. So don't feel like you need to know, and there's gonna be some big words. Don't feel like you need to memorize them. Luckily, our clinical solutions is also all color coordinated, which I'm sure some of our consultants be like, this is the blue one. It's just easier to remember that way sometimes. But yes, super fun. I personally use these products. I'm 24. I use our skincare, our Miracle set, and I use some of these boosters and our retinol. I'll just quickly introduce myself. My name's Michelle Zemke. I am a sales director with Mary Kay. I started as a college freshman, similar to Amy. We're kind of the oddballs in that, and not everyone starts at college age. But I started and I just wanted to make some extra fun money, and that completely transformed into paying for my rent, electricity bills, and I love what I do. Outside of Mary Kay, I do work a full-time job. I work at a nonprofit that does some STEM education. I love what I do during the day, but Mary Kay definitely refills my cup. It's a little bit, today I was with like 50 high school students, and today it was just really nice to come home and work in my Mary Kay business and refill my cup at the end of the day. So, to kick us off, I will pass it off to our director in qualification, Miss Lexi Humphreys.
Hey everybody, my name is Lexi Humphreys, future sales director at Mary Kay. Yes, Michelle is right. I am currently working to become what Amy and Michelle are doing. So to all of my customers that are on, you guys rock. Thank you for being a woman of your word and showing up. And everybody else that's on here, we have 30 people on here. This is great. Even my husband joined you guys. Hey babe, see you soon, hopefully. So you guys, a little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Lexi Humphreys, and I've been building my business for about 2.5 years. I am a certified teacher who was just really sick of coming home with an empty, sometimes broken cup, and not much left in me to pour out to other people in my life. I don't have children yet. We don't have children yet. And I just couldn't imagine doing what I was doing every single day and then coming home and trying to be a mom. So I started this business just to when I was engaged, but I started just to make some extra money to help pay for, expensive wedding things. But I've been staying in Mary Kay because of not only the transformation that these products have done for my skin, but also the transformation that I've experienced just in myself for the last 3 years. I mean, my husband can probably, hopefully, attest to this. But this company has brought, I mean, I have a very competitive background. I played sports my whole life, and I was just craving something that teaching just wasn't giving me. So once I learned that I could work as little or as much as I wanted, earn free stuff just for doing my job and, promoting myself, I knew I was going to be in this little pink bubble forever. So, you guys are going to hear a lot of really cool facts about Mary Kay, but also really cool information about these products. And Michelle is right. I have used every single one of these products that we're talking about tonight because these products are legit. So, I'm starting off with one of my personal favorites. One of my personal favorites, the blue booster. That's what I call it. But it's our H&A Ceramide Hydrator. So as you can see, it's in this little bottle. The next four products will all look the same, but this is the blue one. So think blue water hydration, right? So this is obviously dermatologist tested, like Michelle mentioned, but this is inspired to truly help with the problem of dry skin. So the sole purpose is to really target hydration for our skin. So one thing to think about this, you guys, is that when our skin's moisture balance is out of balance, that means our skin is at its weakest point. So that's where fine lines and wrinkles are the most visible. And so we really want to make sure that our skin is always hydrated. So this product specifically has 3 hydration forces that really just kick hydration out of the water. So obviously that H&A stands for hyaluronic acid. You've probably heard that word before, but it does specifically 2 things. So it focuses on our outer layer by giving us direct moisture, and then it also helps to plump and give moisture to the inside of our skin. So it's doing both things. And then obviously the H&A plus ceramide. The word ceramide is again a scientific word, an ingredient that helps improve skin hydration and truly support that normal barrier. We want our skin's barrier to be strong. Hydration helps with that. Then that third hydration force that I mentioned is a fancy word, but it's a plant extract. And that's probably what all of us care about anyways. You don't care about the science word. And the plant extract, again, supports our skin's natural production of our moisturization. So this can be used twice a day, morning and night. And this can be layered with all the other boosters that you're going to hear about in a second. And it can even be used with our retinol that I'm obsessed with that Lori will talk about in a little bit. This is going to last about a month if you use it morning and night. The bottle does say to use 7 to 8 drops, which personally I think is way too much. I literally take the bottle and I do 3 dots here, here, and here. And then I just gently rub it in. It's a serum, so we're not having to rub and scrub. But this, again, this is tested for skin irritancy. All of these products are non-comedogenic, so it will not clog your pores. But if you need to focus on hydrating your skin, this is the product that I will always recommend to my customers because, again, this is going to be your tall glass of water, especially with these colder months coming. Whenever it decides to get cold, it may not ever get cold. Who knows? But this is going to be your bestie for any hydration issues. Woohoo! And I'm going to pass it over to my friend Kim to talk about our next one.
Thanks, Lexi. So my name is Kim Kobish. I've been with Mary Kay for 3 years. Love the products. Like Lexi was saying, and Michelle and Amy were saying. I started my business for extra income. I was actually out of work at the time, so I was looking for something to kind of supplement. And I've been in property management for 12 years. Very stressful. However, again, I just lost my job recently. So this here is helping me get more income back in to help pay some of our bills. And I just absolutely love how the products feel. I use quite a few of them. And I love how, we have that 50% commission that we can get, off our products of selling. So that's a little bit about me. So I'm going to be talking about the orange one. Sorry, I don't have a bottle. I ran out and I'm waiting for my shipment to come in, which won't be here till tomorrow. So mine's the orange bottle and it's the Frodic Need. I had it said it and I cannot remember it. Niacinamide, it's a brightener. So
ferulic acid,
Thank you.
and niacinamide.
I was sitting there saying it all afternoon. I've been practicing all afternoon, so sorry. But this one here is going to read, how you have those uneven skin tones. So this is going to help with your skin tones, boost your skin's brightness with the booster in it. Also, if you have discoloration, this will also help too. How you get those age spots, that's going to help brighten, get rid of your age spots, and this brightens your skin. And let's see here. So there's like 3 things: the ferulic acid, like I said, which helps prevent, let's see here. Radical formation on the skin means fewer factors that lead to discoloration. It also supports skin antidote systems to help reduce discoloration. Sorry. I had this all prepped and my husband goofed me up here. Let's see here. The neomonic, which is the vitamin B3, has shown to significantly reduce skin discoloration by protecting the skin's barrier. Also doubles as an anti-acne, shown to help limit key discolorations to reduce the look of uneven skin tone and brighten your skin, which I've been using this one for probably like over a year since it came out. And I just ran out and I can't wait. And I like how it feels on my skin and how it was brightening my skin too as well. And then we have it's called the navy bean extract. I love saying that. It's shown to improve, that one also helps improve your skin brightness. So this one here, you can do twice a day. And like Lexi was saying in hers too, it says to use 6 to 8 drops. I only use 3 because otherwise it's too much on your skin and it makes your skin oily. So if you use a lot of this, it will make your skin that oily feeling, and then it gets, you're just wasting too much product. And it will last a month if you use it twice a day. And I use it on my face, and I also use it on my neck, and I have used it on my hands too when I have excess on it. So let's see here. So it's dermatologist tested and it's also tested for, skin irritancy and allergies. So that's all about that one. And so I'm going to pass it over to Amy.
Thanks, Kim. Nice job. So I'm so glad to be here tonight. I'm talking about the one with the green letters. But first, just to give you a little background on myself, I've been building my Mary Kay business for about 4 years now. And prior to Mary Kay, I was a full-time project manager. I still do that today. And I've been working my business for, like I said, 4 years. I started it at the tail end of the pandemic. And with that isolation, I really wanted more human contact. And I just thought this would be a great way to do it. Plus, I really love the products and I thought the discount would be great to have. As I've continued to build the business, I've really enjoyed meeting new people and helping women find products that they love and can help their skin and help their confidence. And then it's nice to have a little extra money on the side too, so that I could help pay for some of my son's college expenses. You know how expensive college is. And then also, I am really looking forward to retiring in 2 years. So I'm really hoping that my Mary Kay business can help me set aside some additional money so that I can retire early. So, the reason that I love Mary Kay is that I think about all the women that they've been able to empower to really take control of their life and their finances over the 60 years that they've been in business. I just think that's really great to give an opportunity for women to have a way to build a business and earn money for their family and to help with their dreams. So this product here is titled PHA and AHA Resurfacer. It's really more of a chemical exfoliant and helps resurface the skin. The key ingredients are a polyhydroxyl acid and an alpha hydroxyl acid, as well as glycerin. So these are the acid concentration in here is safe enough to keep on your skin so that it can continue to work while it's on your skin. And it pairs these two acids, hydroxyl acids, really help to accelerate the skin renewal. So that's what helps target your skin, the skin texture. So it's really targeting the texture of your skin as opposed to like what Kim was talking about, where that was more of a brightener. This is more of a texture targeting agent. And it also helps improve the smoothness of the skin with the glycerin. So glycerin is one of the key ingredients that helps moisturize the skin and helps to improve the smoothness of the skin. So you would use this 2 to 3 times per week in the evenings. And it can be layered, like Lexi said, with the hydration, the HA and ceramide hydrator. And it can also be used with the 0.3 retinol that you're going to hear about, but you wouldn't want to use it on the same evening. So you'd want to take a night off of the retinol if you wanted to use the resurfacer. And this product would be one that you would use if you had certain skin issues such as rough skin, flaky skin, bumpy, maybe sun damaged, and also acne scarring. And so it really helps to improve the texture of the skin, smooth the skin, and also helps any dullness that you may have due to the texture that you may have on your skin. Just remember that it's the one with the green lettering. And this will last up to 4 to 5 months. Since you're only using it 2 to 3 times a week, it's going to last longer than one that you may use daily. So really great product. Love this product. And I'm going to pass it on to the lovely Miss Karen. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Karen, and I am also a newer consultant. I just started in April, actually at the end of April. And one of the reasons that I became a Mary Kay consultant is because I was having a real problem with skincare products and with makeup. And I was allergic to a lot of things all of a sudden. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's age or what, but a friend of mine, Amy, suggested that I try Mary Kay products because they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. And I was skeptical. I didn't think it was going to work for me, but I thought I'd give it a try. And I started using it and no reaction at all. So I'm extremely happy with the products that I'm using. And every day I learn about something new. One of the things that I'm really enjoying about Mary Kay is the community and the environment that we're getting to know people, and also what I'm calling pampered with a purpose. Mary Kay Ash has a foundation that supports domestic violence victims and also contributes to research in cancers that primarily affect women. And as a women's health nurse practitioner, that's really important to me because I feel like I'm giving back to the community in a way that I can't always do professionally through my nursing job, but I can do it through this way and connecting with women. So the serum that I'm talking about is the purple one. I think there's probably a handout that they're going to show you, and it's the one with resveratrol. So resveratrol is something that's found naturally. So it is a natural component that's found in berries and sometimes nuts, but it has no allergy reaction. So it doesn't actually have anything to do with nuts in the sense that it has an allergic reaction. People who really would want to use it would be pretty much all of us because it helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It's something that can be used every day, in morning and night, although as you're hearing is a common theme that you just have to be careful when you mix it with um, the retinol. So I also have this little handy handout that I use because when I first started using products, I couldn't figure out what order to use them in. And this gives you some idea as well. It also tells you what not to use together so that that way you're not using anything that's detrimental. So the vitamin C and resveratrol helps with collagen and elasticity that we lose in our skin as we age and get older. It happens to all of us. The products are very light on your skin. Again, as you're hearing a couple other people say, I also don't use 6 to 8 drops. I find that it's too much. It also ends up all over my kitchen counter. And so I usually just use about 4 or 5 drops. I put it on my face. I usually put it on the back of my hands and also under my neck as well. And I've noticed a huge difference in my skin as I use all the Mary Kay products as well as this one. I'm extremely happy. And I think that all of you guys will be happy as well to give this one a try. So I hope you join me. And I'm going to pass off to, who am I passing off to? I'm going to pass off to Lori. She's going to talk about the retinol. So thanks for joining us.
We're gonna pass to Tracy real quick.
My bad. No one told
That's
me.
okay. That's okay.
Okay. Pull me out of a hat.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, thanks.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tracy Verhines, and I have been running my Mary Kay business for about a year and a half. Outside of Mary Kay, I am a middle school teacher full time. I'm getting close to being able to retire, and so I was looking for something that I could do when I retired. Positivity of the women in this company, and a lot of the ladies tonight talked about filling up your cup, and there is no doubt mine is overflowing because of this company. I love this company because not only the positivity, but it is a faith-based company. And that is one of Mary Kay's business mottos is that you put your faith first and your family second and your career third, and everything will work out. Um, as a result of my Mary Kay business, I am able to give back to women. And that is just one of the things that I absolutely love about having my own Mary Kay business. Time. I run it while I have a family. I run it while I take care of elderly parents because it's on my schedule when I can do it. One of the things that I actually look forward to is retiring from teaching and doing this full time because to be in this environment all the time just I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. So I don't know about you, but being in this company and being around all of you, little crosby and those laugh lines. But you know what? Mary Kay has a product that is going to help you reduce those expression lines, and it is our dynamic limiter. So it was inspired by an injection treatment, and none of us want that. So we at Mary Kay use the power of plants. We use the power of French lavender, electric daisy, and rosemary to help reduce those wrinkles and those fine lines that we get from laughing and lifting our eyebrows up in our forehead. It is very comparable results, but you will not get any of those frozen face effects. So women who have been using this twice a day have seen visible reduction in lines and creases on their face, even when they're smiling, in just about 4 weeks. So in a month, you can see visible reduction in this. All you need to do is apply it twice a day in the morning and at night, and you actually would put it on right before you would put your moisturizer on. So this is definitely a product to have for those lines. So, and I'm gonna end the evening with Lori. So tell us about that retinol.
Well, I am super excited to be the one that gets to talk about our gold standard in dermatology, and that would be our retinol zero point 0.3. It is such an amazing new product. I've just been using it not for very long, but I am finding a lot of really positive results. It's our first pure retinol that's gentle enough for us to use every single day. It's clinically shown to improve the look of wrinkles, skin firmness, radiance, and smoothness, and it also helps with that blotchiness that we sometimes get. The best part about it, there's no retinization process needed. So you can just go right in and start using it every night. So they had 29 panelists that used this product for 12 weeks, and this was an independent study. And I just found it super fascinating because after 1 week, there was the look of deep lines had improved, firmness and radiance and skin tone improved, skin look and felt improved overall. That was just after 1 week. After those 12 weeks were over, women were saying 100% of those 29 women said that the skin texture was smoother and skin smoothness improved 55%. 100% of the women had less visible blotchiness. 90% of the women said they had fine lines were less visible and their wrinkles were less visible. Their firmness increased by 27%. And this formula, you apply it once just in the evening, and it's just a pea-sized amount. And that's one of the things I love about Mary Kay products is that it is, I feel like less is more, like the ladies have already said. They might recommend a little bit more, but we found that if you use a little bit less, it works even better. So one pea-sized amount, just one little pump every evening, and you should have firmer, fewer lines, and ready to go out on the town. Now, one of these right here, and you saw it in the picture, this is the size it is, will last you about 3 months if you use it once a day. So it's dermatologist-tested, it's non-comedogenic, so it's not getting clogged in your pores, it's fragrance-free, and it is a pretty wonderful serum that we have. Now, I jumped right into telling you about this because I was so excited, but I guess I should probably, now I'm going to backtrack and introduce myself. My name is Lori Zemke, and I've been building my business for about 3 years. Didn't jump in head first with this. I also am a middle school teacher and also thinking about retirement and working on it seems to be a theme here. I'm really not just doing what everybody else is doing, but I love my Mary Kay business so much. I love working with these women. They are amazing. I love meeting new women and and learning how not to be afraid to talk to people. I talk to children all day long, so it is really wonderful to be able to meet with women my own age or women, anybody older than 12 would be great. And trying to get to that retirement spot where I can do this full time instead of working my job and just having my cup filled all the time, every day. So, Mary Kay is pretty amazing. And the last thing I want to say about it is that it can fit into anybody's life. It is not, a full time job is great, but you would be surprised how much time um, you will want to be working your business. It's the happy part of your life. So with that, I'm going to turn this back over to Amy Kanka Green.
Perfect. Okay, I'm not Amy, but that's my mom. And I just wanted to share because Lori and Tracy just went through two of our like most new powerful products, and I just wanted to share a quick before and after. So our national sales directors, which are our top positions, they actually get all of our new products like a year in advance. So for our Mary Kay gals, this is National Sales Director Jill Davis's dad, who used the brand new zero point 0.3 retinol for a year. I mean, those results speak for themselves. That is amazing. So I'm pretty excited to be sharing this with my clients as well. And then the one that Tracy talked about was our wrinkle limiter, and this is just in 3 weeks. This is an amazing, quickly, you know, uh, not instant gratification, but quick gratification of seeing these results. So those are two newest products from our clinical solutions line. And rumor has it, we might be adding more to it soon. So definitely be in touch with your consultant so you have all of the upcoming details for those as well.
Yes, you guys, I love them. I love them. And hopefully you can hear that we actually use all of our products and love all of our products. And I feel like every time I go to the bathroom, I'm like, which little potion am I going to use today? Because I have all of them in my bathroom. And so, first of all, thank you so much for tuning into this video. And don't worry, there are some fun steals and deals. I'm calling them our Masterclass money savers. ChatGPT didn't even come up with that. I came up with that. So I'm going to show you guys some discounted bundles, and I just posted in the chat our Google feedback form. So if you are a customer, go ahead and you can fill out the Google feedback form right when we're done, but I'm going to explain the bundles really quick. And so right off the bat, if you're like, oh my gosh, I want all these boosters, but again, your skincare is, maybe lacking, you can get our Cadillac of skincare for the grown and sexy ladies. So this is our Time-Wise Repair Volume Firm skincare. If you get a Volume Firm skincare set, which is $225, you get any booster for free, or you can get the new retinol that she was just talking about, 0.3 for 50% off. Amazing, amazing. Trust me, your skin in weeks probably days will look drastically different if we're doing the Time-Wise Repair with the retinol. And then we've got moving into these, like Lexi said, maybe potentially colder months. We have our Hydration Heaven. It's going to have our Intense Moisture Cream, that Blue Booster, which is the hyaluronic acid and ceramide, our Moisture Renewing Gel Mask, a fan favorite. Wrinkles Who is that dynamic wrinkle limiter that Michelle also just talked about, the plant-based one that's 76% as effective as injections, the line reducer booster, the purple one, and the deep wrinkle filler. Even though the names sound very similar, they do all do different things and target different things, and your consultant can even explain that further if you want. Our brightness besties, this is our orange booster, the ferulic acid Yeah, ferulic acid and niacinamide booster with our vitamin C and E serum. And I have had customers that didn't want to use our retinol or didn't like the feel of our retinol use the the serum C plus E and get very retinol-like results. And then last is ditch the dull. So this is our green booster, AHA and PHA booster, plus our microderm refine scrub. So those are some discounted deals and bundles. They'll be on the Google feedback form. And here's how you get your prize entries. Because we are doing a prize drawing, of course, for you guys being women of your word and showing up. So, as usual, for every $50 that you spend, whether it's in these bundles or you just need some products a la carte or you're out of your mascara or whatever, every $50 will get you an entry into the prize drawing. Okay, so that every $50 gets you one. If you decide to book an appointment with your consultant and try any of these products in person, virtual, with some girlfriends, you get 3 entries. Okay, you have 24 hours to get that on the calendar because we will do the drawing tomorrow. So you get 3 extra entries if you decide to book a checkup from the neck up with your consultant, virtual or in person. And then you guys, listen to this. First of all, I heard all of these ladies talking and I'm like, I want to join Mary Kay, right? I want this positive environment. I get to live in it every day. But if I didn't, I would want to join. And so if you've ever thought about Mary Kay, you're like, I mean, maybe this would be fun. You guys, you can start a Mary Kay business for as little as $35. Who wouldn't want to hang out with us for $35, right? So, and you guys, a booster itself costs $38. And guess what? You're going to get a booster for free if you decide to join Mary Kay tonight. So you can pay $35, get a full Mary Kay business, and get a $38 product for free. Just saying. So if you decide to join our Mary Kay team tonight, you're going to get a booster for free from your director, and you get 5 extra entries into the prize drawing, which might be another booster that you get. I'm just saying. So go ahead and fill out the Google feedback form. Text your consultant. Make sure that you have it if you can't get it from the chat. I did just post it in the chat. But thank you so much for tuning in. We had so much fun. You guys, secretly, I learned a lot. So my detail-oriented people taught me all kinds of things. Good thing we had the scientists in Amy Hoeksma explaining some of the words that I didn't know ever. So super grateful that you guys all showed up. I hope you all have a fabulous evening. Michelle, am I missing anything?
Nope, the YouTube link will be ready
Oh,
for
yeah.
tomorrow.
Yes. So you can watch the playback if you have any customers or consultants that weren't able to make it and they want to watch the playback, then they can. They have 24 hours to watch the playback to get into the drawing. They can watch it, whenever, but to get into the drawing, they have 24 hours and then I will do the drawing tomorrow night and somebody will remind me so I don't forget this time. Great.
Perfect. Thank
I think.
you. Yes, thank you all so much for hopping on tonight. We appreciate it and hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday evening.